What other? Welcome to the 19th meeting of the Liquor Commission. When addressing the commission, please remember to state and spell your name clearly and to speak into the microphone. Calling agenda item number 1, the commission will go into executive session pursuant to Hawaii Revised Statute 92.4, subsection 92-5A4, to consult with the board's attorney on questions and issues on a matter pertaining to the board's powers, duties, privileges, and liabilities, and relating to the Scarlet Honolulu Inc. and the Jamar Ray Waite matters. I will entertain a motion to go into executive session for this purpose.
So moved.
Second.
Been moved and seconded. Any nays or reservations? Seeing none, we are in executive session. I will let the folks know we will be at least 20 minutes, so you can take a break and come back. Right, we're out of executive session where we had discussions with council on the Scarlet Honolulu Inc. and the Gumare weight matters. Calling agenda item number 2, transfer application number 24-01759, Toy Investment Inc.
Good afternoon, Chair, Vice Chair, and Commissioners. Robin Melcher on behalf of the applicant, Choi Investments Inc. And to my right is the president, Sucha Setogawa, SUKCHASETOGAWA. The president, we have reviewed the report and there are no amendments or changes.
Ms. Wright.
Thank you, Mr. Chair and Commissioners. This application has received 0 written protests, 0 letters in support. Applicant has met statutory requirements for the submission of this application. And for the record, a summary of the October 10th preliminary hearing testimony was provided to Chair Hong prior to the public hearing.
Is there anyone in the audience who would like to testify either for or against this application? None, commissioners?
I have no questions.
Motion to approve transfer application number 24-01759.
Second.
Been moved and seconded to approve transfer application number 24-01759. Any nays or reservations? Seeing none, I also vote aye. The application is approved.
Thank you.
Calling agenda item number 3, application number 24-01130, Hawaiian Moon Inc. Doing business as Ina Moon.
Afternoon. To my right is the president and owner Takeshi Suki. May the record reflect Wayne Lucas counsel. There are no changes to the investigative.
Thank you, Mr. Chair and Commissioners. This application has received 0 written protests, 0 letters in support. Applicant has met statutory requirements for the submission of this application. And for the record, a summary of the October 10th preliminary hearing testimony was provided to Chair Hong prior to the public hearing.
Okay, is there anyone in the audience who would like to testify either for or against this application? Seeing none, commissioners.
I have no questions.
Motion to approve application number 24-01130.
Second.
Been moved and seconded to approve application number 24-01130. Any nays or reservations? Seeing none, I also vote aye. The application is
Thank you.
calling agenda item number 4, application number 24-06-02600 SF Hawaii 88.
Good afternoon, Mr. Chair, members of the Commission, Keith Kiyuchi for the applicant. We have no changes to the original investigative report.
Okay, Mr. Rai.
Thank you, Mr. Chair and Commissioners. This application has received 0 written protests, 0 letters in support. Applicant has met statutory requirements for the submission of this application. And for the record, a summary of the October 10th preliminary hearing testimony was provided to Chair Hong prior to the public hearing.
Is there anyone in the audience who would like to testify either for or against this application? Seeing none, commissioners.
I have no questions.
Motion to approve application number 24-02600.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded to approve application number 24-02600. Any nays or reservations? Seeing none, I also vote aye. The application is approved.
Thank you.
Thank you. Calling agenda item number 5, application number 24-01765, Imperial Restaurant Management LLC. Hello.
Good afternoon, Chair Hong and members of the commission. Neil Gota, appearing on behalf of Scratch Kitchen Kapolei. Applicant would like to withdraw this application. The restaurant closed.
Okay.
Please take action on the withdrawal.
So it's been, I guess we
Somebody
need
gotta
a
make a
motion.
motion.
Motion to approve the withdrawal
Got
of
it.
application number 24-01765.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded to approve the withdrawal of application number 24-01765. Any nays or reservations? Seeing none, the withdrawal is approved.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Okay. If there's anyone present who wishes to provide testimony on agenda items number 6 through 35, you may do so now or wait until the agenda item is called. Calling agenda item number 6, application number 25-01037-1 to 25-01037-122. Ko Tiki Terrace LLC.
Good afternoon, Chair, members of the Commission, Greg Nishio, authorized agent appearing on behalf of the applicant. To my right is Amber Chesbro, who is the sole member manager. I've given Ms. Chesbro's, spelling of Ms. Chesbro's name to the hearings report prior to the commencement of today's meeting. We have received the supervising investigator Salva's report. Have no changes there too. We would make the comment that the zoning clearance, I believe, has been obtained by Mr. Shinsato, and we will provide that to the commission prior to the pickup of the license if this application is granted today.
Motion to approve application numbers 25-01037-1 to 25-01037-122.
Second.
And moved and seconded to approve application number 25-01037-1 to 25-01037-122 inclusive. Any nays or reservations? Seeing none, I also vote aye. The application is.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you. Calling agenda item number 7, applications numbers 25-01041-1 to 25-01041-73. Queens Waikiki Luau LLC. Hello.
Aloha Commissioners, I'm Michelle Sabatier, authorized agent, and to my right, Hannah Garcia, member from Queens Waikiki Luau LLC, requesting approval for our special liquor license.
Questions?
So how's the luau been going? Because I know we did a pretty long one, well, the same number of days last year sometime, and now we're going to another one here. So how's it been going?
It's been going well.
That's good. No changes to the floor plan, right, since the last one?
No.
Okay. That's my only questions.
One question. I see here at all ages, you're gonna have minors attending that function.
We do have minors at the function.
Any type of controls?
I'm sorry.
Any type of controls? Liquor is being served?
So we do have our staff checking like IDs for anyone over 21 to make sure that they're not consuming.
Okay.
So I think the last time you guys did it, you guys had, were banding individuals, right?
Yes, we have.
When before they stuff, right? So I guess just to follow up question with that. So is there someone that's roving at least throughout the area as the luau is going on to make sure that these minors are not getting past stuff from people that are there?
Yes.
Okay.
Mhm.
Thank you.
Motion to approve application numbers 25-01041-1 to 25-01041-73 inclusive.
Second.
Been moved and seconded to approve applications number 25-01041-1 to 25-01041-73 inclusive. Any nays or reservations? Seeing none, I also vote aye. The applications. All right.
Thank you.
Calling agenda item number 8, applications number 25-01076-1 to 25-01076-122. Hobbies Mexican Grill LLC.
Good afternoon, Chair, member of the Commission, Greg Nishio, authorized agent, appearing on behalf of the applicant. To the right is Javier Padilla, a member of the applicant. I have given Mr. Padilla's, the spelling of Mr. Padilla's name to the hearings report prior to the commencement of today's meeting. We have received supervising investigator Sato's report and have no changes there to the comment they would make is Mr. Padilla will be doing his fingerprinting and submitting the criminal history clearance prior to the issuance of the license. If it is granted today, the only other comment is this is a restaurant situation. So I mean, obviously there will be people under the age of 21. So IDs will be checked and they'll be watching. Again, it's a restaurant setting.
All of the seating is indoors, right? There's nothing that's sitting outside, right?
I believe so, yes.
Okay.
That's going to what I said the floor plan.
Yeah, I wasn't sure. I mean, it looked like there were walls, but I just wanted to make sure that that side looks like where it's close to the parking lot area, so. Yeah. Okay, thank you.
I confirm that, Commissioner.
Thank you.
Motion to approve application numbers 25-01076-1 to 25-01076-122 inclusive.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded to approve applications numbers 25-01076-1 to 25-01076-122 inclusive. Any nays or reservations? Seeing none, I also vote aye. The application is approved. Thank you.
Thank you.
Calling agenda item number 9, applications numbers 25-01080-1 to 25-01080-6. Village Events LLC. Hello.
Good afternoon, Commissioners. I'm Bang, ANHDANG on behalf of Village Events LLC.
So how have they been going?
Very well.
Very well. Good. And it's all the same barricading and setup as you've had in your prior ones, correct?
Correct.
No issues.
No issues.
Oh, that's good. Motion to approve application numbers 25-01080-1 to 25-01080-6.
Been moved and seconded to approve application number 25-01080-1 to 25-01080-6 inclusive. Any nays or reservations? Seeing none, I also vote aye. The application is approved.
Thank you.
Calling agenda item number 10, application number 25-01184, Friends of Waikiki Aquarium or a Waikiki Aquarium.
So that was friend of the Waikiki Aquarium. Aloha, my name is Elizabeth Churchill, ELIZABETH CHURCHILL.
Okay, so I have a question on your floor plan. So I know some of it looks like it goes into the garden or the lawn area. And then there's also some that goes out into the ocean. So I'm just confirming it's going to be within your actual space there and not out into the water where people can kayak or anything like that.
Correct.
Without
There's a
stuff.
fence, yeah.
But I'm just saying there's stuff there. I don't want people to be out there while they're on kayaks.
Yeah,
Okay,
just the Great Lawn
okay, okay.
and the interior, people.
Walking
enter
through, yeah.
The,
Aquarium itself.
exactly.
Okay,
But just in the future, we ask that people be pretty precise on the license.
Yeah, I don't have a picture of it. I've got the application, but okay.
So I will say-
Make sure that they
Yeah.
get their CAD drawings correct.
Thank
And
you.
plus, the injection well project is about to start.
oh yeah, that's true too.
So then there'll be big pieces of equipment that the city and county has required
Mhm.
that will be there blocking any access to the ocean.
All right. I have no other questions.
Motion to approve application number 25-01184.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded to approve application number 25-01184. Any nays or reservations? Seeing none, I also vote aye. The application is approved.
Thank you.
Calling agenda item number 11, application number 25-01209, Iolani School.
Good afternoon, Commissioners and Chair. Matthew Choi, Authorized Agent and Alumni Programs Coordinator for Iolani School. This is for the Young Alumni Event, and that's been going on for the past 11 years. This is the first time we're applying for a license, and I have one clarification on the map that you have. The proposed license space is only the solid red line. The dotted red line is a construction barrier that we didn't get a chance to change the color of the dots on that map.
I see.
Oh.
I would make a thing, so young alumni, that's 21 and over alumni, right?
So-
Not very young, no.
So it's the last 10 graduating classes, so
Okay.
there are about 60 guests that are under 21. But we're banning all the overs with a certain color band, and then
Overs.
everybody else will have a admissions band.
Okay,
I'm assuming it's red and black.
Oh, red and green, actually.
red means go.
School colors.
Yeah.
Motion to approve application number 25-01209.
Been moved and seconded to approve application number 25-01209. Any nays or reservations? Seeing none, I also vote aye. The application is approved.
Thank you.
Okay, calling agenda item number 12, application number 23-02028, Island Brew Coffee House, Inc. Hello.
Good afternoon, Mr. Chair, members of the commission, Mr. Rai Robert Uyoka on behalf of Island Brew Coffee House. Present to my right, Mr. Rafael Baez, he's the vice president, first name Rafael, last name easy. This time, we have no changes in the status report.
Okay, commissioner's question. So this is a coffee house serving,
It's the one located on the Merriman side.
Ah.
And across the street is Whole Foods. It's kind of a
Okay.
quiet area. I actually just went there today to have some coffee, so it's a quiet area.
So the outside seating, that it's pretty blocked, or is there some?
There's a railing.
Railing,
Railing on the street side, and it's completely viewable from the inside. The whole front side is completely see-through glass. We will have a dedicated employee to monitor the outside as well.
okay. Thank you for having a dedicated person out there, because there is some that goes a little bit further past your front area, so just want to make sure no one's handing stuff out as people are going to the movies.
Absolutely.
All right, that's all my questions. Good. Okay.
Motion to approve application number 23-02028.
Second.
been moved and seconded to approve application number 23-02028. Any nays or reservations? Seeing none, I also vote aye. The application is approved.
Thank you so much.
Calling agenda item number 13, application number 24-01633, Oahu Drinks Inc.
With respect to agenda item number 13, we're going to request that this matter be rescheduled to the next available date. I'm unable to report right now when further corrections to the investigative report will be completed. Hopefully it'll be for next week, but as I'm not certain, please continue to the next available date.
Okay. Calling agenda item number 14, application number 25-01198, 17A Productions. Doing business.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Oh.
With respect to this item, we did get a message today from the principal, Angelina Khan. Apparently she is having some car problems, will not be able to attend today. We can schedule this for next week. I do note that the next meeting date is December 12th. And I think the first designated date is December 13th, so it will be able to be heard before the start of the first pop-up bar date. So continue 1 week.
All right. Calling agenda item number 15, application number 21-22475, Go Bamboo.
Good afternoon, Chairman and Commissioners. To my right is Yoshihiro Matsumoto, YOSHIHIRO MATSUMOTO. He's the GM and co-owner of Kyo Bamboo Corp. We're here for a stock transfer. And sorry, we missed the last couple times.
So just for the record, we have all the correct names and numbers and percentages currently on our file, correct?
Yes, everything has been updated.
That's the only question I had.
Motion to approve application number 21-22475.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded to approve application number 21-22475. Any nays or reservations? Seeing none, I also vote aye. The application is.
Can I ask, did you get that Narcan from us?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because we have extra inventory, so we're distributing to licensees who wish to pick up for free.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, you saw the box on.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody gets a box for Christmas.
Please help yourself on the way out.
Yeah.
Not to have to use it.
It's the Narcan Santa Claus. Agenda item number 16, application number 24-01148, PC Lounge Inc.
Good afternoon, Mr. Chair, members of the commission, Keith Kiyuchi representing the applicant. We have no changes or additions to the investigator's report. This is going to be the first of what will be 4 similar applications. The Wong family is transitioning over from what was Gifford Chang and Reuben Wong operating the various different bars to Del Wong, who's Reuben's son.
So with these stock transfers, I usually ask the same thing, Mr. Gigi. So just confirming that all the names we have on file are the correct names and the correct percentages.
Yeah, I noticed on the investigative report, the report with DCCA needs to be corrected, but I'll do that.
That's my only question. Thank you.
Motion to approve application number 24-0114.
Second.
Been moved and seconded to approve application number 24-1148. Any nays or reservations? Seeing none, I also vote aye. The application is approved. Calling agenda item number 17, application number 24-01223, Club Peggy Inc.
Again, good afternoon, Mr. Chair, members of the commission, Keith Kiuchi for the applicant. We have no changes or corrections to the investigator's report. As a separate note, this is one of several bars in the Kalihi area. They're transitioning over because Kamehameha Schools has taken over 3 properties as of January 1. They're taking over Waikimilo Shopping Center as of June 1.
Motion to approve application number 24-01223.
Second.
Been moved and seconded to approve application number 24-01223. Any nays or reservations? Seeing none, I also vote aye. The application is approved.
Thank you.
Calling agenda item number 18, request number 24-01093. You restaurants?
Good afternoon, Chair Hong and members of the commission. Neil Gota appearing on behalf of KUY Restaurants LLC, doing business as Artisan by MW. We have no changes to the investigative report.
There's no outside seating, correct?
No, there is outside.
Okay, and so there's railings or something,
Correct.
and about how many people are gonna be sitting out there? If you know. 20-ish. Okay. Do you have plans to have a dedicated person in that area or just someone watching?
We do. I'm the floor manager and we'll continuously rotate around.
That's the only questions I have. Thank you.
Motion to approve request number 24-01093.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded to approve request number 24-01093. Any nays or reservations? Seeing none, I also vote aye. The request is approved. Thank you. Calling agenda item number 19, request number 25-01129, Mai Tai Lounge LLC.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chair. Commissioner Stephanie Koba, representing Mai Tai Lounge. To my right is Shana Yamada, Yamada. She is the Vice President and Executive Director of Union Mac Corporation, who is the parent company for Mai Tais. We are here to get an extension to that outside area. Alwana initially had requested that they do it for a year. Now they're asking them to do it for another year. We have no corrections to the report. Again, they use it pretty much on only Fridays and Saturdays, and if there's a special performance that's happening, but it's not done every day.
And to approve request number 25-01129.
Second.
Been moved and seconded to approve request number 25-01129. Any nays or reservations? Seeing none, I also vote aye. Request is
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Calling agenda item number 20, request number 25-01190, Jinroku Corporation.
Good afternoon again, Mr. Chair, members of the commission, Keith Kiuchi for the licensee. Jinroku Corporation had entered in a purchase agreement with Centurion Pacific to sell the restaurant. Centurion Pacific breached that contract, but not before basically tearing out all of the fixtures in the restaurant. So after they breached the purchase agreement, my client decided to renew the license. But we paid the renewal fee on time. We submitted the application on time. We didn't have the tax clearance. And this license would be in safekeeping. So that's what this request is for.
Yeah, exactly. Motion to approve request number 25-01190.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded to approve request number 25-01190. Any nays or reservations? Seeing none, I also vote aye. The request is
Thank you.
Calling agenda item number 21, request number 25-00230 M&S Limited.
Hi, good afternoon, Chair, Commissioners.
Myself.
I
Okay,
need to make it.
no,
Okay.
for his recusal.
Yes.
Oh, he has to make a statement here.
That you're gonna recuse from
Yeah,
this
that's
matter.
it.
Mr. Chair, I'm going to recuse myself from agenda item number 21 as applicant is board director for my employer.
Right, noted.
Paul Kosasa, KOSASA, President CEO, M&S Limited, ABC Stores. Request to extend the premises 741 square feet for the storage of more storage of alcohol.
So the only only people that are gonna be able to get into the storage area of this alcohol is your employees, correct?
Correct.
Okay. All right, any other questions? Motion to approve request number 25-00230.
Second. Been moved and seconded to approve request number 25-00230. Any nays or reservations? Seeing none, I also vote aye. The request is approved.
Okay, thank you very much.
Calling agenda item number 22, request number 25-01182, Newton Ching Chu Esquire, and Lincoln Ashita Esquire on behalf of Den Kalakaua Restaurants.
So we'll schedule for next week.
Okay. Okay. For agenda item number 23, I'll accept the motion.
Motion for adoption of findings of fact, conclusions of law, and decision and order for agenda item number 23.
Second. It's been moved and seconded to approve findings of facts, conclusions of law and decision and orders of agenda item number 3. Any nays or reservations? Seeing none, they are adopted. Okay, so now we're going to go into adjudication. Agenda item number 24. Okay, calling agenda item number 24, 77 Liquors, Grocery and Gift Shop, LCB 24-0063.
Good evening, Commissioners. Deputy Corporation Counsel Mario Everett appearing on behalf of the city.
Good afternoon, Mr. Chair, members of the Commission, Keith Kiyuchi for the licensee. Waive reading of the charge and or plea of no contest.
Motion to accept the plea.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded to accept the plea. Any nays or reservations? Seeing none, the plea is accepted.
Mr. Everett, your recommendation for agenda item number 24.
Thank you, Vice Chair. This is a first offense within the past 5 years. The recommended fine is $500.
Mr. Kyuchi, explanations?
The explanation is that the manager on duty was not there at the time and did not have another blue card holder there. And that's what occurred. Had an employee there, but there was no blue card holder on the floor. That manager has since been terminated. And my client has actually redone the entire retail store. She has somebody else running it under a approved services agreement. So
Okay.
it's been rectified.
Okay. So then I'm assuming that the service agreement makes sure there's somebody in place at all times.
Yeah, the services agreement is actually with a realtor named Susan Cassell, who I've dealt with for a long time. And she's also acted as like an interpreter. And Susan's pretty reliable, but she's actually having her son run it.
Okay.
And it was a little bit of a process, but the paperwork has been in and has been approved.
Okay. Mr. Everett, a question. Does it show in your report what time they came and what time there was no manager on duty?
$7 p.m.
Okay. So I mean, obviously, Mr. Kyuchi, man, what my ruling will be is going to affect your client financially, most likely, but it's based on the times, right? I mean, evenings, we don't want nobody in charge.
I apologize. That was when the investigator was assigned to go in.
Sorry.
The date of violation, I'm sorry, the time of violation, 21:42 hours, which would have been
10 o'clock, 11,
Yeah.
9 o'clock, 10.
9:45.
9 o'clock.
So I'm just
Yeah,
saying the evenings, right? A lot of kids are out there. We want to make sure.
Well, and this resulted in really a real shakeup of how it operates, and maybe that should be what it results in. I had not talked to this client in literally a year, and then this whole thing, I mean, I didn't even know about the violation. The first thing was I gotta get rid of the manager. So that's kind of what happened.
And I do understand the shakeup, but also we want to make sure
It doesn't have
someone's
to
in
be-
charge,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
And that's the point, or because if no one's in charge, anyone could buy liquor because you're not really there in a sense.
Yeah, usually with a retail store, I think we tell the client to have everybody get a manager's
right?
card. Yeah, which also makes sense. Yeah.
So my motion is going to be to approve the recommended fine of $500 for agenda item number 24.
Second. Been moved and seconded to approve a fine of $500. Any nays or reservations? Seeing none, the fine is approved. Okay. Calling agenda item number 25, Hawaii by Night, LCV 24-0064.
Again, good afternoon, Mr. Chair, members of the commission, Keith Kyuchi for the licensee. Waive reading of the charge. We're going to deny this charge, ask for a contested hearing. I've talked to both Mr. Everett and Mr. Rye, and we'll arrange a date.
So, Mr. Kyuchi, before I read through the whole thing, may I ask you to waive reading of?
I will waive reading of my rights. How's that?
Only because we're gonna go through it, but I know you know exactly what
Yeah,
we're doing.
and you know, to be fair, I haven't done a contested hearing with Mr. Everett, but I've got no reason to believe it's gonna be anything other than what we did with Mr. Nafsinger and Mr. Jacobs. So, yeah, it'll be pretty copious, but we're gonna try to streamline it. And part of the discussion, you know, while you were in executive session is, you know, we're gonna stipulate to the investigator's report. So, because we, you know, I can tell you stories of being here till 8:30 at night on the sportsman line adjudication. I don't want to do that.
No, we don't want to either.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yeah. Oh, that would be cool.
Is it possible to call number 31 out of order? That's also Mr. Kyuchi.
Sure. Okay. Calling out of order, agenda item number 31, Tropics Ale House Waikiki, LCV 24-0057.
Again, good afternoon, Mr. Chair, members of the commission. Will waive reading of both charges, enter a plea of no contest to both charges.
Motion to accept the plea. Second.
It's been moved and seconded to accept the plea. Any nays or reservations? Seeing none, I also vote aye. The plea is accepted.
Mr. Everett, can you please provide your recommendations for both charge 1 and charge 2?
Yes. So as relates to charge 1, this is a first offense within the past 5 years. The recommended fine is $500 and either a reclassification or return in 6 months to inform the commission about the status. Count number 2 is again a first offense within the past 5 years. The recommended fine is $500 and an additional $855.60 in unpaid license fees based on the underreporting of about $171,000 in sale. That's for a grand total of $1,855.60 between the two charges.
Sorry, could you please repeat the total between the two charges?
$1,855.60.
Okay. Mr. Kyuchi.
Yeah, for some reason, you know, Tropics Ale House has been there for operating for 7-8 years. Before that, they used to be Schnappers, and they've always exceeded the 30%. They did not in this instance. And the figures are what they are. I can't sugarcoat them. I'd like to come back in 6 months to see where it is, and then we can just evaluate it from there, see whether we've got to reclassify that to dispenser. As to the second charge, my client was in the process of changing bookkeepers, which has been a challenge for me in terms of getting certain things from him. My understanding is that 855.60 has been paid. And if it hasn't, I'll work that with administration.
Yeah. So. Okay. So you're claiming that the 865 has already been paid,
855.
or 855.60? Okay. Is there any way to confirm that?
We would need to recess, but we can
Well,
go.
either
No, no,
that
don't
or
be-
just
don't be-
impose it and
Yes.
then they can go check.
Okay,
I mean, I don't
Okay.
have a problem with that. If you impose it, it's easy to check.
okay,
Cause all I know is what Mr. Kashani told me today.
okay,
So, I mean, I have no other knowledge because he didn't write the check through us.
Okay.
So,
You know, the DNOs typically, I mean, this has happened before where a licensee has gone ahead and made good on a proposed penalty before the DNO is struck, but the DNO will just reflect what was stated here at today, and then we work it
Okay.
out.
yeah.
okay, so then what my motion is going to be is, my motion is going to be to approve the recommended fine of $1,855.60. With the fact that if the $855.60 is paid, that's taken off, right? And that you need to return within 6 months so we can reevaluate to see if there does need to be a reclassification.
That's fine.
Second.
Okay, it's been moved and seconded to approve the rather lengthy statement from Commissioner Hollinger. Any nays or reservations being done? I also vote aye. The penalty is approved.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Steve.
Okay, so now we are on.
26, I believe.
Thank you. Calling agenda item number 26, Wang J Corporation, LCD 24-0062.
Please state your name.
Anjali.
Okay, Mr. Everett, can you please read the charge?
Yes. On or about July 12th, 2024, in the city and county of Honolulu, state of Hawaii, licensee sold liquor on the premises, which is prohibited upon the expiration of the license and until that license is renewed and issued by the commission, which constituted a violation of Rule 3-82-31.4 sub C of the Rules of the Liquor Commission of the city and county of Honolulu.
Mr. Lee, you can accept the charge, you can deny the charge, or you can plead no contest.
I request for interpreter.
Okay. So since you've requested for an interpreter, we're going to need to reschedule this matter to another date where an interpreter can be present to help you with the understanding of this situation. Due date, Mr. Everett, or
You just need to continue to the next available and we'll work, because we do require, I believe, 48 or 72 hours notice if you're gonna request.
I vote February 6th.
so. Hold on. So because you requested for an interpreter, we're going to have to reschedule your hearing or your thing for today, because we need to get someone to come here to be your interpreter. But we need to know that in advance. So we didn't have someone here for that, but we can continue to the next available case or next available date, which Mr. Everett will let you know, or the commission will.
If I may, this licensee has one more case that's set, I believe, February 26th, although we'll have to confirm that date.
February
might-
6th.
February
6th.
February 6th. It might be easiest to continue this to February 6th and ask for an interpreter to be present to handle both claims.
Okay. Okay, my only. May I ask for a deliberation between the commissioners? Sorry. Sorry. Thank you. We are back from deliberation, but while in deliberation, we did request for our corporation counsel to advise us in regards to a question pertaining to liquor law and our rules. Open the commission for their
So, sir, do you have an active license that you can sell liquor?
No.
If you do not have an active license, we can continue this matter until February, but you will not be allowed to sell alcohol on your premises.
Yeah,
You understand?
police, they took it.
Yeah, so you cannot sell any liquor.
I don't have liquor in the store.
Okay.
Okay.
So we're okay with that.
So that means, so Mr. Everett, we are agreeable to continuing this matter to February 6th, when he has his other matter scheduled as well, as long as an interpreter can be provided.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Calling agenda item number 27, Island Distributing LLC, LCB 24-0059.
Good afternoon, Chair Hong and members of the commission. Neil Gota, appearing on behalf of Island Distributing LLC. Appearing with me is Aaron Pennington, the manager. We waive reading of the charge and enter a plea of no contest.
Motion to accept the plea.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded to accept the plea. Any nays or reservations? Seeing none, the plea is accepted.
Mr. Everett, your recommendation for agenda item number 27.
Thank you, Vice Chair. This is a first offense within the past 5 years. The recommended fine is $500.
Mr. Gota, explanations.
Sure. This was an inadvertent, without not making excuses, storage of liquor outside of the licensed premise. It was damaged or expired liquor that was stored sort of in a loading dock area. Licensee went over the licensed premise. New policies are in place to ensure they know what constitutes their licensed area so that this does not occur again.
Okay. My motion is going to be to approve the recommended fine of $500 for agenda item number 27.
Second.
Been moved and seconded to approve a fine of $500. Any nays or reservations? Seeing none, the fine of $500 is approved. Okay, next item. Calling agenda item number 28, Island Distributing LLC, LCB 24-0068.
Good afternoon, Chair Hong and members of the commission. Neil Gota, appearing on behalf of Island Distributing LLC. Appearing with me is Aaron Pennington, a manager. We waive reading of both counts and enter a plea of no contest for both counts.
Motion to accept the plea.
Second.
Been moved and seconded to accept the plea. Any nays or reservations? Seeing none, I also vote aye. The plea is accepted.
Mr. Everett, your recommendations for agenda item number 28, charges 1 and 2.
Thank you, Vice Chair. Count number 1 is a first offense within the past 5 years. The recommended fine is $500. Count 2 is a first offense within the past 5 years. The recommended fine is $250. Total for agenda item 28 between the two counts is $750.
Mr. Gota, explanations.
Yes, these two violations stem from a practice that the licensee had where expired and damaged product to try to be environmentally friendly was sent to a pig farm for destruction. After they were informed this was not allowed, that practice stopped immediately, but these two violations stem from that practice. We've gone over liquor license rules and regulations with licensee in general, so no further problem should occur.
Okay.
How tasty was the drunken pig? No, I'm kidding.
Hopefully it wasn't used for any barbecue. Okay, so again, we're glad to hear that it's kind of been rectified. And again, right, as a distributor, right, kind of got to make sure we take care of these things because you're the first person there that's getting it to ship it out to people. My motion is going to be to approve the recommended fine of $500 and $250 for charges 1 and 2 for a total amount of $750.
Second.
Been moved and seconded to approve a fine of $750. Any nays or reservations? Seeing none, I also vote aye. The fine is approved.
Thank you very much.
Calling agenda item number 29, Maple Garden Restaurant, LCB 24-0056.
Good afternoon, Commissioner.
My name is Richard, last name Lam, OAM.
Okay, Mr. Everett, can you please read the charge for agenda item number 29?
Yes.
On or during the fiscal year ending June 30th, 2023, in the city and county of Honolulu, state of Hawaii, licensee failed to accurately report its revenues from gross liquor sales or to properly complete the gross liquor sale report in violation of Rule 3-81-17.56 of the rules of the Liquor Commission of the city and county of Honolulu.
Mr. Lang, you can either accept the charge, deny the charge, or plead no contest.
How much the charge again? I'm sorry.
So we don't know what his recommendation is
Okay.
until you make a plea. You can either accept the charge, deny the charge, or plead no contest.
What's that?
Okay, motion to accept the plea.
Second. It's been moved and seconded to accept the plea. Any nays or reservations? Seeing none, I also vote aye. The plea is accepted.
Mr. Everett, your recommendation for agenda item number 29?
Thank you, Vice Chair. This is a first offense within the past 5 years. The recommended fine is $500. Generally, there is also an outstanding fee based on whatever was underreported. However, the audit was unable to be completed with the information that was provided. So there's no recommended fee that I can provide.
Okay, so Mr. Lang, are you currently making sure you're getting all of your information to send us your gross liquor sales? Because we're gonna need those things for the future, okay?
Of course, yes.
Because this is already a charge that's already happened, okay?
Yes, yes,
But we need to have all that information so that we can make sure
yes.
you're up to date, okay? So now, my motion is going to reflect what you're going to owe, but I'm also gonna state you need to make sure you take this very serious, okay?
Yeah.
So my motion is going to be to approve the recommended fine of $500 for agenda item number 29, because we need you to accurately give us the information so that we can accurately give you what you would owe for your sales reports, okay?
Is it between the 2022 to 2023?
Mr. Everett, can you, so my understanding is, based off of this, it says fiscal year ending July 30th, 2024 on our agenda item, but can you tell me what the year in question was?
2023 is what is in my charging document, and if you'll give me 1 second, I will look at the audit report.
Okay.
Fiscal year ending June 30th, 2023.
Okay. So my understanding then it would be for 2023, your year that it's for. So I guess what I'm trying to also say though is if June 30th, 2024, you didn't turn in everything, you're gonna have another problem. So you're gonna need to make sure you're getting everything into us because we're past that point now.
So
Correct.
2024 June, right?
Yes.
I already turned it in already.
Yeah, so you would have turned in for 24, but this was for 23.
23.
Yeah.
I
The
think
year
you're gonna
prior.
need to amend the agenda.
Okay.
And you have 4, so you can do that. Correct me
Okay.
if I'm
So
wrong, Corporation Counsel, but because the agenda states for the fiscal year ending 2024. But they can amend the agenda
Should be
to reflect
2023.
the
Yeah.
2023.
okay, so hold on. I'm gonna make a motion for us to amend our agenda on agenda item number 29 to read date of violation on or during the fiscal year ending June 30th, 2023.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded to amend agenda item number 29 to reflect that the date of violation on or during the fiscal year ending June 30, 2023. Any nays or reservations? Seeing none, I also vote aye. We have amended agenda item number 29.
Okay, so that then leads us that this violation stems from not getting or giving us accurate reports for liquor sales in July 1st, 2022 to June 30th, 2023.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
So then I'm just making sure that currently you've turned in everything for June 30th, 2024, correct?
From
2024, earlier this year.
was due.
Wait, I turned it in already, I think.
Okay, I'm just asking if you
Yeah,
think you turned
yes.
it in,
Yes.
because
okay,
obviously if not,
Yeah.
we're going to be back for another one of these.
I got you. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah.
So,
It's miscommunication with my CPA, that's why, that's yeah.
okay,
So that's why I get, oh.
okay. Well,
Yeah.
maybe work with that with your
Yeah,
CPA for the future.
because the CPA is reported for me, so
Okay.
miscommunication, yeah. Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
So again, my motion is going to be to approve the recommended fine of $500.
Second, can we ask to confirm that the 2024 report has been submitted? Okay.
For 2020, the FY ending 2024. Could we recess a second? Because we're gonna have to go back and see if there's any.
I think
I think-
called
I
the
think-
question.
No,
Go ahead.
yeah, I don't think that was
It's
it.
fine. I mean, I think what we just want to try to do is give you
Yeah.
the opportunity to understand that.
Yep.
It didn't happen here, but if you're gonna not turn it in already, you're gonna have another one of these coming.
Yeah,
That's the only thing we want to get
Yeah.
knowledge for you.
yeah, because I remember I turned in myself.
Okay, okay, that's the main thing.
Yes.
Yeah, so my motion is going to be again, going back to approve the recommended fine of $500 for agenda item number 29, because it's very important for us to get all the information on time.
Yes.
Second. Okay, it's been moved and seconded to approve a fine of $500. Any nays or reservations? Seeing none, I also vote aye. The fine is approved.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much.
Calling agenda item number 30, Masa's Market and Drive-In LCB 24-0067.
And Commissioners, Representative Young Sung called my office this morning and said she was unavailable for today's hearing and asked to continue this to the next available date. I believe she also called the Liquor Commission, who referred her to my office. I have no objection to that. This is a first setting.
Okay, right. We will move to the next available. Calling agenda item number 32, Top Kaimuki, LCB 24-0066. Hello.
Hi. Guess I'm the last one.
That's okay.
Liz Schwartz is my name. And representing.
Okay, Mr. Everett, can you please read the charge?
I shall. Before I read the charge, though, I do have an oral motion to amend the charging document from 281-31 subsection S to 281-31 subsection T. It was a Scrivener's error on my part when I drafted the charging language. Subsection T is what's listed in the report, in the citation and all that kind of stuff. I would just ask to, I would orally move to amend the charging document.
Motion to amend the agenda. To change the sections listed in the charging from section 281-31 to 281-31
Second. It's been moved and seconded to amend the charging document to reflect section 281-31 revised to 281-31 Any nays or reservations? Seeing none, I also vote aye. The amendment is approved.
Thank you, Commissioners. On or about June 19th, 2024, in the city and county of Honolulu, state of Hawaii, licensee purchased, acquired, or sold liquor which licensee purchased or acquired from a person or entity other than a licensed wholesaler licensed pursuant to Chapter 281 of the Hawaii Revised Statutes in violation of Section 281-31 subsection T of the Hawaii Revised Statutes.
Ms. Schwartz, you can accept the charge, deny the charge, or plead no contest.
Can I accept it with an explanation?
So you can do that, or you can say no contest, and we're gonna ask you an explanation either way.
Okay. I
Okay, so,
accept it.
okay, motion to accept the plea.
Second. It's been moved and seconded to accept the plea. Any nays or reservations? Seeing none. So vote aye. The plea is accepted.
Mr. Everett, your recommendation for agenda item number 32?
Thank you, Commissioners. This is a first offense within the past 5 years. The recommended fine is $500.
Ms. Schwartz, your explanation.
So I have two nephews that are surfers, pro surfers, and they begged me to throw a party at my restaurant.
Okay.
So my normal crowd is older, craft cocktails, small. And this party that they threw was huge and young. We did have a doorman. Everyone was old enough. but we sell maybe one beer a night.
Okay.
So within the first 45 minutes, we sold all the beer we had. So I panicked because we were open for 3 more hours. So I ran to Times, got a bunch of beer, brought it back, and I just panicked. I knew that that was wrong, but won't do it again. But I was worried that like,
Your regulars, right? Your regular customers or whoever's there is gonna not.
well, it was none of our regulars were
Okay.
there. I mean, it's not like our regulars are not kids.
Yeah.
So, but we never sell beer, so I didn't
Okay.
think that
It
we'd
was
sell
gonna
out of
take
beer.
off that much, right? Okay.
And I wanted something to serve these people who were there.
Okay.
So
Okay.
that was why.
Okay, so Ms. Schwartz, I'm gonna make a motion. I mean, there is going to be some amount to it, but understanding what happened, I want you to understand the reason there's gonna be an amount there is because we do take it serious. We need you to purchase from our wholesalers so that we can have a good flow of wherever alcohol is going.
I
Okay.
completely understand that.
Okay, so my motion is going to be to approve a fine of $250 for agenda item number 32.
Second. It's been moved and seconded to approve a fine of $250. Any nays or reservations? Seeing none, I also vote aye, the fine is approved. That's it, all done.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Right,
That I don't know, actually.
Yeah.
You'll have to talk to them.
Okay. Right, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, calling agenda item number 33, Liquor Commission's discussions on processes and procedures. We do not have anything on this topic. Moving to agenda item number 34, Liquor Administrator. Steven.
Good afternoon, Commissioners. Sal Patilos, Administrator, Honolulu Liquor Commission. As part of my report to you this week, I'd like to acknowledge the fact that Assistant Administrator Harai has managed to shepherd the rule amendment to the approval process. We filed, the agency received the meeting recommendations memo from the Small Business Regulatory Review Board. And Assistant Administrator Rise forwarded all the documents necessary to obtain mayoral approval of the rule. So I think we're pretty close to having that over the line. Additionally, again, I think that there's been a lot of focus in the agency about recruiting, and so want to make you aware that once again we held and are going to hold additional interviews for liquor control investigator ones, trying to fill all the vacancies that we have.
Are you holding interviews today? Is that?
Yes.
Did we find anyone?
I don't know yet.
Okay.
And I dare say I won't know until after the last interview is conducted. Additionally, the records management analyst position was finally posted, so that's good for us. But also our administrative specialists also reached out to those individuals who had expressed interest in the job during the job fair, let them know that it's open and that they should apply if they wish to do that. On a lighter note, we had the deputy managing director as well as the chief of staff visit the offices to say hello to the staff and wish them well for the holidays. And with that, I'm open to any question we have about our operations.
I have no questions. We're on agenda item number 35. Any announcements?